Here's a quick look at the roll. I'm going to roll some clips now, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more.
Zone A captured. Opponent claims Zone C. 2 down. Opponent claims Zone B. Opponent claims Zone B. All of you together, like fire. That's 2. Zone C lost. Zone A captured. You have the advantage. Press on. A stirring victory. 2 down. That's 2. 3 opponents down. Zone C lost. Zone B captured. That's
Opponent revived. Only one enemy is left.
2 for 1.
3 opponents down.
Hey guys, check out a video on the Cantata-57 hand cannon. There's a energy 140 round per minute hand cannon, and it shoots out arc damage as well. It is a new hand cannon from this season, actually. I do think it's the better of the two. We got Crisis Inverted and the Cantata. They both are in the same slot, and they both roll very similar perks. I do think the Cantata outclasses it a little bit with the extra range and the origin traits. I'll get into a little bit more, but let's go over this roll. In my opinion, this is 100% the 5 out of 5 perfect roll to chase. So let's just go over it real quick. So full bore gives you the most amount of range possible for the barrel. However, it does decrease your stability and handling. And then accurized rounds, you all know, this gives you straight up, I think, +9 range, and then a range masterwork. And then for perks in these slots, I do think rangefinder is the clear one to go for. You could also get something like timed payload, I believe, which is also pretty good, but I personally am not a big fan of timed payload. Just throws my shots off a little bit. And then the column next to it, we got Eye of the Storm. The other perk that would maybe go for would be Rapid Hit instead, but I do think Eye of the Storm is actually a little bit better. Actually, it helps you win your gunfights a lot more often. When you get low and you're fighting someone who's also using the hand cannon, the more damage they do to you, the more accurate you become. Basically, when you break your shield, your I don't know if it's your aim assist gets boosted. I know definitely your hitbox seems to get boosted for sure, and you get increased handling as well. So it makes it very hard to miss this thing. But I'll mention as well, as you can see, this thing has 83 range and only 47 stability. And I'll clarify this: I play on controller. I'm not a mouse and keyboard player. I play on a PS5. And most people always seem to say for controller players, you should shoot for at least 60 stability. And I usually agree with that. Normally, I wouldn't want to use something like this. I usually would want to use polygonal instead. As you can see, it makes it 65 stability instead. But I've been using full bore the entire time. And yes, it does kick a little bit more than usual. But I'll say this, with how clean the sight is, it's really easy to see what I'm shooting. And then in combination with the synergy or Suro synergy origin trait, So what I usually do is I just shoot once before every gunfight, especially in trials. It's really easy to do, and then I reload and then engage in the fight. I get like very little flinch, at least it feels like it. I don't know if it's maybe in my head, but it really does feel like I have less flinch, so that makes it a lot easier to win these fights. And then as well, I don't know if it's because of how much range this gun has, and I think it has pretty high aim assist for a 140 as well, but the amount of range it has, I feel like it makes the hitbox like ridiculously massive, and I'll try to show some clips to prove that. But I think for most, even compared to things like Palindrome, I think the hitbox in this thing is ridiculously big. So the lack of stability, I'll be completely honest, as a controller player, I didn't find it to be an issue at all. That doesn't mean that you won't. I do think for a controller player, I think you should probably shoot for hammer forge or small bore instead. But like I got this exact roll obviously, and I do think this is ridiculously good. It has about the same range as a 120 hand cannon. I think it's about 36.5 meters before you start seeing drop off. So my igneous hammer I usually use has about 37.8 or something like that according to D2 Gunsmith, and this thing is right behind it, so it kind of like negates me using 120s anymore because this thing has so much range. I feel like I can sit so far back and engage in primary gunfights. I really love it. Honestly, my favorite gun by far this season. I've gotten over 1,200 kills on it already, and I think I just got it about a week ago only. So like I just have been really enjoying it. It's a really awesome feeling hand cannon. I don't think the lack of stability matters, to be completely honest. It's the hitbox on it's ridiculous, and as well, I used to be a huge fan of the hand cannon called Spare Rations, and I feel like I haven't really felt a new legendary hand cannon to replace how that gun felt. I used to have a perfect god roll like that as well. It was full bore ricochet range masterwork with rapid and rangefinder. That was the roll I used for a long time, and I feel like I never found anything that kind of came close to it after they did the 140 150 nerf thing and then things got changed up. But I do genuinely feel like this reminds me of how Spare Rations felt, and how like the recoil direction, I think it's like 85 on this, so it shoots vertical. It's really nice, and then there's the amount of range and aim assist it has is ridiculous. It's such an awesome feeling hand cannon. By far my favorite hand cannon, my favorite gun in the game right now. Honestly, I've been using nothing but this since I got it. So yeah, I just want to make a video on it. I do think you guys should really farm for this if you do like things like Palindrome, Ice Luna. I'll mention a lot of people comparing this to the Palindrome, and I do think statistically the Palindrome does beat it a bit in the range category if you got the perfect range one because of Adept Icarus grip. So, but that's only if you get like the exact perfect roll that's Adept, and you can't really get it anymore. I think it's out of the rotation for Adept weapons. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was out of the rotation. But I will say this, I think that the sight on the Cantata is cleaner than the Palindromes, and I feel like the hitbox is bigger on it too. And then again, on top of that, you get Eye of the Storm on Cantata. Now Palindrome, in my opinion, its best perk is Killing Wind with rangefinder, and that's fine, it's good, but I usually like to have all consistency perks, not like kill requirement perks on 140 hand cannons that I find they don't help out enough. So I think that getting Eye of the Storm rangefinder is a ridiculously powerful combination that you can have so much aim assist combined with so much range. And then on top of that, the thing that I think pushes it over the edge is the origin trait, basically giving you built-in almost maxed out handling, it feels like, with the basically feels like included unflinching mod into the gun basically. So this hand cannon really feels it's got a lot going on for it, and I personally think it's better actually than Palindrome. I think it's the best legendary hand cannon in the game, but I don't know if that's like the case for everyone, but I generally do think it's better than all of the other legendary 140s in the game right now. So yeah, I just want to make a video talking about my roll because I got extremely lucky. All I did was cash in an undecrypted Umbrella Engram to Rahul, and I got this after doing a trial stream, so I was pretty hyped up, and I've been using it non-stop since I got it. So yeah, if you guys like the video, please leave a comment down below letting me know that. If you could leave a like as well, that obviously helps out so much. And then if you haven't yet, a subscription would really appreciate that. It helps us regrow our channel and get back into this. And if you want to see me start making more videos like this again in the future, please let me know with a comment. That would also help. I'd love to know if you guys are interested in this again. I kind of took a break from YouTube, and I wouldn't mind getting back into it. So yeah, and then I also mentioned I do stream on Twitch. I usually do trials helps every weekend, usually on Friday, Sunday, and Monday. I'll leave a link on the screen right there, and there should be one in the description below as well. I'd love to see you guys from YouTube over there. Yeah, so Let me know if you have any ideas for extra videos in the future, but I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoy the gameplay and all the clips, and I will see you guys around. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Zone C captured. 2 zones are yours. Strike as one. Zone C lost. Zone B captured. You have the advantage. Press on. Don't let up till it's over. 2 down. Zone A lost. 3 minutes remain. Keep the pressure and you have them. 2 down. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost. Zone C lost. The flames are lit, and you are the prey. Undeniable. Be proud of what you've done today.